Graphing cosecant and secant. Cosecant is the reciprocal of sine, and secant is the reciprocal of cosine. What I love about graphing these is if you know how to graph sine and cosine, then you know how to graph cosecant and secant. You just don't know it yet. So if you look at the left-hand side, you'll see that there is an orange dashed line, and that is the sine curve. From the maximums and minimums, there is the cosecant curve created. So they look like these U's, and they go up and down. Between those, you'll also see these kind of turquoise vertical asymptotes. Those are intersection points at the axis or the sinusoidal axis. So each one of these is a vertical asymptote. So we will have to come up with the equations of the vertical asymptote, and they help shape the cosecant curve. Again, the cosecant curve is created from the maximum and minimum points of the sine. Similarly, the cosine curve on the right-hand side, you'll see that the orange dashed line through the middle is the cosine. The vertical asymptotes are created at the intersection points with the sinusoidal axis, and the secant curve is produced from the maximum and minimum points of the cosine curve. So when we graph, we'll find the amplitude, the period, the critical points or critical values, the sinusoidal axis, the phase shift, and then we can actually do a dashed line graph of sine or cosine. We'll find those vertical asymptotes, and then we will plot the graph from the maximum and minimum points.